Hey, I'm Sam. Welcome to Brickwall Pictures. Today I'm going to be looking at and reacting to the Letterboxd Top 250 Movies of All Time list. I recently did a video going through the IMDb Top 250 Movies list, and I had a good time doing it, so figured I'd come back and do another one. This time it's Letterboxd. And given the differences between the two platforms, IMDb and Letterboxd, I am expecting the Letterboxd list to be a little better, a little less populist and popular, and a little more, maybe a little more obscure. Still probably not, because they weight the movies the same way. It's still based on user ratings. It's still not a curated list by like a critic or a group of critics. But there are a lot of critics on Letterboxd, whereas IMDb has many more just kind of like average people who aren't even necessarily like film buffs. I'm expecting more like foreign films, art house movies, more obscure movies on the Letterboxd list. I'm also curious just how much overlap there will be. As you can see, I got this whiteboard behind me. I grabbed this specifically to do this video so that I could mark how many I'm going to give the thumbs up, yes, they deserve to be on the list, and how many I'm going to give the thumbs down, they know they don't deserve to be on the list. And we'll compare totals at the end. Top 250 Narrative Feature Films is the actual title of this. And I guess narrative feature films means that documentaries will be excluded. Okay, number one is, oh, it's Parasite. Okay, I guess I should have figured based on the banner image, but yeah, it's Parasite. Okay, totally deserves to be on there. Number one is a little extreme. I knew that Parasite became number one on the site. I didn't know that it stayed number one. I thought it became number one like right when it was released. I didn't know it stayed there, but that will be a yes, because Parasite is good. I wouldn't put it at number one. Like I don't even think it's Bong Joon-ho's best movie. It is excellent though. Come and See, I love to see, and I'm shocked to see that at number two. It's a really good list so far. This was on the IMDb one, but it was down in the 100 range, I think. Harakiri, I haven't seen. I need to. I know I need to. Auto di Compadecida? I don't even know what this is. So there we go. We're already getting into more obscure territory because I don't even know what the fuck that is. I don't think I've ever even heard of it. I haven't seen this list before, as you can probably tell. This is a cold look, reacting to it in real time. Godfather's Parts 1 and 2. Those both deserve. See, I'm left-handed and I'm trying to do this with my right hand. That's why my tally marks look like absolute shit. But there we go, that's 5. The Human Condition Part 3. I'm guessing if that one's on there, then all of the Human Condition movies are going to be on there. Actually, I can see Part 1 right down there. I am looking forward very much to seeing these 3 movies, but I have not seen any of them yet. 12 Angry Men, absolutely love it. That is a whatever. 7 Samurai, that's a check. Shawshank Redemption. Okay, so Shawshank Redemption was number 1 on IMDb. I don't think it deserves to be number 1. I don't think it deserves to be number 10 either. Shawshank Redemption should be much lower, but I don't have an issue with it being somewhere in the top 250. I don't think it should be in like the top 200. 200. It wouldn't be in my personal list at all, probably. It is a good movie. It's just, I am surprised to see it so high on both of these. But I'll still give it a yes, though, because it can be somewhere on the list. The yeses aren't necessarily tied to, does it deserve to be where it is in the list, just doesn't deserve to be there at all. Spirited Away, I have not seen. Anime is a big gap for me. Everything Everywhere All at Once. This was number like 240 or something on IMDb, so this is number 12, especially as a recent movie, is pretty impressive. I think it deserves to be on there somewhere. I wouldn't put it so high myself, but it deserves to be on there. High and Low, absolutely love it. Fantastic movie. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This was also on IMDb, and I think I give it a thumbs down there. It's going to get a thumbs down here too. That's the first no. So first no is Spider-Verse. Second no is right after it, Dark Knight. Dark Knight was number 3 on IMDb. I remember that. And I wouldn't put it anywhere in that top list. Okay, A Brighter Summer Day. I've not seen it yet. I'm very much looking forward to, though. I've rented this one from the library like 2 or 3 times, and just every time I haven't ended up having time to watch it before I needed to return it. I will eventually watch it, though. I think that's how that's pronounced, not E-E. I'm looking forward to this one, too, but I haven't seen it. Central Station, I am not familiar with at all. Goodfellas, huge thumbs up. I love to see it this high. I thought it was too low on IMDb. 20 is a better spot for it. There's the other Human Condition. Schindler's List. Thumbs up for Portrait of a Lady on Fire. That was one that wasn't on IMDb, That totally deserves to be on the list. Neon Genesis Evangelion. I haven't seen it. City of God, love to see it. Lord of the Rings, I'll say sure. Ikaru, haven't seen it yet, but I'm very excited to. Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, thumbs up for sure. Switching markers here. Empire Strikes Back, I'll say sure. La Haine, huge thumbs up. I love seeing that on here. I was surprised to see it on the IMDb list. It's less surprising to see it here. I'm glad to see it be much higher here as well. There Will Be Blood, gets a thumbs up. So far we have 18 yeses and only 2 nos, which is a pretty good ratio. It's a better ratio than IMDb had, I think. Actually, I think it's about the same so far. Stalker, I have not seen yet. I'm sure it would be a yes, though, because Tarkovsky is the man. Whiplash is a yes. Ran, that's one of the Kurosawas that I've not seen all the way through. The Handmaiden, excellent, deserves to be on there. Perfect Blue, I haven't seen. Same with Grave of the Fireflies. Persona, thumbs up. In the Mood for Love gets a thumbs up. I don't know if that was on IMDb. I think that one might have been left off. Sunset Boulevard, thumbs up. And Passion of Joan of Arc, that's 2 thumbs ups in a row right there. Apocalypse Now is a thumbs up. Cinema Paradiso I have not seen. Woman in the Dunes, love to see it. So this is the kind of thing where we're seeing the distinction between IMDb and Letterboxd, where Woman in the Dunes has like no shot on IMDb. But on Letterboxd, Woman in the Dunes can rise to the top, and I love to see it. It's a great movie. I have a review for it that I did as part of last year's Macabre Month of Horror. You can check out that video. You can find that on the channel. Andrei Rublev, great, another Tarkovsky. Tokyo Story, I have not seen. There's The Other Human Condition. So all 3 of them are in the top 50. Satan Tango, that's that long-ass Bellatar movie. I will watch that one eventually, but I need to clear a weekend, you know? Paths of Glory, I'm looking forward to seeing again, but I have not seen. Do the Right Thing is good. I don't think it's like flawless. Mostly just Spike Lee is an awful actor. And him casting himself in the lead role is such like a conceited thing to do. So that's kind of an issue with it, but it's a good movie otherwise. Autumn Sonata, I have not seen. I have seen Tokyo Sonata, though. I wonder if that's going to come up. There's a Tokyo Story and Autumn Sonata are right on top of each other. And I've seen Tokyo Sonata, so if you mash them together, I've seen it. Paris, Texas, I absolutely love that movie. Love that that's on here. And Mishima, also excellent. This is a great ratio so far. This is a much better ratio than IMDb had. 30 yeses and only 2 nos. That's a great ratio. Princess Mononoke, I haven't seen. Before Sunrise gets the tally. Before Sunrise also was above Before Sunset on IMDb. I guess the general consensus is that Before Sunrise is the better movie. I think Before Sunset is the better movie. Apur Sansar, I have not seen, but I have seen the first movie in the Apu trilogy. So I'm wondering if that will also be on here, but I haven't seen this one. The next 2 Lord of the Rings movies, I'll say sure, they're achievements. Rear Window, yes. The Apartment, yes. And The Thing, yes. Those are 3 yeses all in a row there. Eternity in a Day, Fanny and Alexander, I have not seen. La True gets the thumbs up. Old Boy gets the thumbs up. Silence of the Lambs gets the thumbs up. 3 great ones in a row right there. The Cranes Are Flying, I have not seen. It's Such a Beautiful Day, I'm surprised to see on there, but I will give it a thumbs up. It's a very good animated movie. Scenes from a Marriage, I am looking forward to. They just did a remake of it with Oscar Isaac and Jessica Chastain, I think. I'm interested in watching both versions of it, but I haven't seen it. A Woman Under the Influence, I absolutely love. That's like a favorite of mine. It's my favorite Cassavetes movie, too, who's a director I love. Cool to see that that's his highest rated as well. Okay, Marcel the Shell, I see you. That's a new one that I'm kind of surprised to see so high. I still have to check that one out. It's pretty new. I haven't seen it. I haven't been going to the theater much. When it hits streaming, I'll give it a watch. Before Sunset, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. War and Peace, I have not seen. Same with Howl's Moving Castle. Memories of Murder and Psycho both got the thumbs up. 2 great movies right there. As expected, the Letterboxd list is much better than the IMDb list. Pulp Fiction, that's a yes. Pulp Fiction is in the top 10 on IMDb. Maybe it was even in the top 5. The Red Shoes, I haven't seen. I Am Cuba, I've only seen parts of it. I haven't seen the whole thing. Once Upon a Time in the West gets the thumbs up. Same with 2001, I'll give it the thumbs up, even though I don't love it as much as some people do. Sancho the Bailiff, I haven't seen, but it looks great. I'm looking forward to seeing that one someday. I don't know what this one is. Pagador du Mo, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I haven't seen that one, or the next one. or The Ascent. Inglourious Basterds, thumbs up. It's a Wonderful Life gets a thumbs up. Mirror gets a thumbs up. Barry Lyndon gets a thumbs up. And Fight Club gets a thumbs up. I have not seen Love Exposure yet. I will watch Love Exposure very soon, though. Seven and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, big thumbs ups. I haven't seen Debt yet. Encendies, I'm going to give the thumbs down. It's okay. It's pretty good. Check out my Denis Villeneuve tier list to see more about that. And the Knights of Cabiria, I have not seen. Okay, Pather Panchali, thumbs up. That's the first one in the Apu trilogy that I was talking about. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the Apu trilogy because the first one was very good. Alien, big thumbs up. Battle of Algiers, I have not seen. Seventh Seal and No Control Man, both two huge thumbs ups right there. So that's the first 100. Only 3 no's in the first 100. That's a pretty good list right there. The Shining, thumbs up. Chungking Express, Workmeister Harmony, and City Lights, and The Pianist. I haven't seen any of those other ones in that row. I've only seen The Shining out of that first row, but The Shining gets a thumbs up. 8.5 gets a thumbs up. Sherlock Jr., thumbs up. The Second Mother I have not seen. Late Spring. I'll give it the thumbs up, I guess. And All About Eve gets a thumbs up. Singing in the Rain I have not seen, or 400 Blows. What is that one? Haven't seen Landscape in the Mist, Bicycle Thieves, or... I haven't seen that whole row, actually. Okay, An Elephant Sitting Still. That's an interesting one to see here. It's a very long movie. It's like 4 hours. If I was shooting this video right after watching it, I might have said no. That's a movie that has like lingered in my mind, though, as more time has passed. And I've kind of just like grown more fondness for it over time. And I am going to give it the thumbs up now. I think I might do a full review for that one at some point, because I do have a lot to say about it. M gets a thumbs up. I have not seen A Special Day. Man Escape gets a huge thumbs up. And then Mommy, I have not seen. Tempopo, I'm looking forward to seeing, but haven't yet. A Separation is a huge thumbs up. Red is a massive thumbs up as well. Those two are both excellent. I would put both of those two much, much higher. I think they were both absent from the IMDb list, too. Actually, A Separation might have been on there, but I don't think Red was on there. I hope not the whole, actually. I hope Blue is on here, too, because Blue is also very good. But I do agree that Red is the best of the Three Colors trilogy. I haven't seen Wild Strawberries or Farewell My Concubine, though. Funeral Parade of Roses, I have not seen. Larry Arabia gets a thumbs up. The Young Girls of Rochefort, haven't seen. Same with the other two in that row. So Larry Arabia, thumbs up. Army of Shadows, I have not seen. Doctor Strangelove is a thumbs up. Casablanca is a thumbs up. The Father is a big thumbs up. All 3 of those. All That Jazz I have not seen. Interstellar, thumbs down. Check out my Christopher Nolan tier list to hear a little more on that. Life is Beautiful, I haven't seen. Yojimbo's a big thumbs up. The Sacrifice is a big thumbs up. I love that. I love that one. I can't even read what that one says, but I can tell it's some kind of anime thing, which I haven't seen. Wings of Desire, thumbs up. Dog Day Afternoon is a thumbs up. Children of Paradise, I'm not familiar with. Rocco and His Brothers, I haven't seen. Paper Moon, big thumbs up for Paper Moon. That's one I saw recently and really enjoyed. Modern Times is a thumbs up. Napoleon, I have not seen. Grand Budapest Hotel, thumbs up. La Dolce Vita, I have not seen. Still Walking, I haven't seen. Eternal Sunshine is a thumbs up. I don't know what that one is. Wages of Fear, big thumbs up. I like seeing that one. Night of the Hunter is a thumbs up, and Prisoners is a thumbs up. Prisoners was not on the IMDb list, I don't think. And I'm thinking this is the... Oh no, On Sundays was still higher than this. I'm surprised that On Sundays is Villeneuve's highest rated movie on both lists, because I don't think it's one of his best movies. Amadeus is a thumbs up. I don't know. Nobody knows. I am nobody, I guess, because I don't know. Nobody knows. The Great Dictator is a thumbs up. Children of Men is a thumbs up. And A Brief Encounter I have not seen. To Be or Not to Be, I have not seen. Fantastic Mr. Fox is a thumbs up. Terminator 2 is a thumbs up. Akira, I haven't seen. That is one anime that I am looking forward to watching, though. It looks very good. I just haven't seen it. Chinatown's a thumbs up. Jean Dielman, I have not seen yet, but I have seen and read a lot about that movie. It's very interesting. We All Love Each Other So Much, I have not heard of. It's an interesting title. I'm going to give Star Wars the benefit of the doubt, I guess. Like I said in my last tier list, I don't at all like the new Star Wars, and I don't really remember the old Star Wars, but I did watch them like over and over again as a child. Raise the Red Lantern, I have not seen, but I want to. I like the director a whole lot. Zhang Yimou. And Good Will Hunting, I haven't seen. Z, I have not seen. Dead Poets Society, I would give a thumbs up. Not the strongest thumbs up, but a thumbs up. Taxi Driver gets the strongest thumbs up. Same with Moonlight, fucking excellent. Witness for the Prosecution, I have not seen. Fargo is a thumbs up. La Notte, haven't seen. The Departed, thumbs up. I remember on IMDb, The Departed was Scorsese's highest rated, which I think is wrong. But I'm fine with it being on there. I do like the Taxi Driver and Goodfellas were both higher than The Departed, which I think is right. There are some other Scorsese movies that I would also put higher, but The Departed is still totally great and worth being on here. I can't read what that is, but I don't think I've seen it. Third Man, thumbs up. Lion King, I would give it thumbs up, I guess. Mulholland Drive, huge fucking thumbs up. Nostalgia, I think that is the Tarkovsky one. That's what I am extremely excited to see, but I haven't yet. I really like Tarkovsky, I just haven't seen all of his movies yet. A Taste of Cherry, I don't love as much as some people, but I think it deserves to be on there. And then I have not seen Colonel Blimp. Back to the Future, thumbs up. I think that's the third Apu movie, which I haven't seen. Vertigo, thumbs up. My Neighbor Totoro, I have not seen. The Hunt, huge thumbs up. I would put The Hunt a bit higher than this. Shoplifters, I thought was good. I don't think it would make my 250. I don't know. If I'm being harsh, Shoplifters doesn't get on. I do think it's a very good movie. I do think it's very good, but is it 250 worthy? I think no. I think that one might be benefiting a bit from a little recency bias. I am going to say no on that, but that's me being a little harsh. Your Name is one of the animes that I have seen, and it gets a no. I thought it was just fine. Metropolis gets a thumbs up on the other hand. The Big City I have not seen. I think that's the same director as the Apu trilogy. Opening Night is a thumbs up. That's another Cassavetes movie. It's a very good one. Raging Bull, thumbs up. Get Out, I'm not sure about Get Out. I don't think Get Out cracks 250 for me. I think it's a thumbs down for me. It is a good movie. It has a great premise and like a great twist. The movie as a whole, I don't think is 250 worthy for me. So that's another no. And then I haven't seen these other two. So this is the first 200. There are 50 left, but out of 200, 7 no's. That's pretty good. There were way more no's on the IMDb one. There's also a lot more movies I haven't seen in this than the IMDb one, which speaks to there being like more obscure, more art house, more foreign language films. A lot of movies that I want to see on here and I just haven't seen yet. So solid list. I'm pretty impressed by this Letterboxd list for being a user aggregated list. Okay, Underground, haven't seen. Fallen Angels is one I'm like extremely excited to see, but haven't yet. I would actually say the same about Paddington 2. I've heard nothing but glowing praise for that movie. I want to watch both Paddington movies. The Cremator, I haven't seen. Wait for Tomorrow, I haven't seen anything in the top row. Once Upon a Time in Anatolia, I have not seen. A Matter of Life and Death, I have not seen. But Double Indemnity gets a huge thumbs up, and Treasure of the Sierra Madre gets a huge thumbs up. Those two are both excellent. I have not seen Happy Together. Django, I'll give a thumbs up. Manila and the Claws of Light, I have never even heard of, which I actually like. I like there being things I haven't even heard of on here. I think that's cool. Inception, thumbs down. I don't think it's a bad movie, but I don't think it's a particularly good movie. And I have seen it like 4 times too, because I keep rewatching it, wanting to like it more, and then not really liking it anymore. The Sweet Smell of Success, I have not seen. Nor have I seen Happy Hour. Throne of Blood, I actually currently have checked out of the library, and I'm going to watch it like tonight or tomorrow probably, but I haven't seen it yet. Ugetsu, I have not seen. Looking forward to it though. I like that kind of movie. Iron Giant, I'll give a thumbs up. Citizen Kane gets a thumbs up. Oh, and that's Triple R. Huh? That just came out recently. Tons of acclaim for it. I haven't seen it yet, but I will be watching it. Umberto D, I have not seen. The Truman Show, thumbs up. Heat, thumbs up. I'm glad to see Heat on here. I might not necessarily expect Heat to make it, but I'm glad to see it. I like it. Life and Nothing More, I have not seen. Solaris, I also haven't seen. I gotta finish my Tarkovsky movies. Coco, I'm not sure about. Coco was on IMDb too. I don't remember where I rated it. I think I gave it a thumbs up, just barely. I guess I'll do the same thing, just barely. I haven't seen the next 3. I can't actually tell what that third one is. Raiders of the Lost Ark gets a thumbs up though. Well, you know what? If I didn't let Shoplifters on, I'm not letting Coco on. Network, huge thumbs up. Princess Kaguya, haven't seen it. Saving Private Ryan, thumbs up. Time of the Gypsies, I have not seen. I'm not familiar with that one either. To Live, I have not seen. Autumn Afternoon, I think, is an Ozu, but I haven't seen that, or Hope. I love seeing The Devils. The Devils is great. I have a review for The Devils on this channel that you can check out. Samurai Rebellion, I have not seen, but that is one badass title. I will be watching that one at some point. Rashomon gets a thumbs up. Boogie Nights, thumbs up. Little Women, I think I'll give it the thumbs up, yeah. Winter Sleep, I haven't seen. Sunrise, I have not seen. And The Man Who Sleeps, I haven't seen. Okay, and the final 5 are all movies that I have not seen. I haven't seen any of the last 5. Okay, so, in recap, we can look at the yeses and the nos, and it's pretty clear. So, the results are pretty conclusive. Solid list. I'm impressed by it. I was expecting it to be better than the IMDb list, but I wasn't expecting it to be this much better because it's still like user aggregated. This is a solid list right here. Only 9 no's, so less than 10 no's in 250 movies. That's a pretty great hit rate, I think. And there's a lot of movies I haven't seen on here that I would guess are probably yeses as well. There are definitely way more movies on this list than the IMDb one that I haven't seen, and I think that speaks to the nature of like who is ranking and who's using Letterboxd, which I think is a good thing. I like there being movies I haven't seen on here because now the list can serve its purpose of like introducing you to new movies, which is kind of like what the IMDb list was when I was back in high school first getting into movies. Now I know about all the movies on the IMDb list. Most of the ones I haven't seen are ones that I've already been familiar with or I'm not interested in seeing. Whereas this one, there are a bunch of movies on here that I'm not familiar with that it can introduce me to, which I think is the best benefit of a list like this. So I like seeing it. I think this is a solid list, actually. It's better than I expected it to be, and I did expect it to be better than IMDb's list, which I don't think is bad either. So, yeah, that's how I feel about the Letterboxd list. I'm impressed by it. I might cover other lists like this in the future, because now that this list was so good, I'm especially curious how it stacks up compared to, like, the AFI list or the BFI list, like ones that are actually critic curated, because I think it says a lot if cinephiles, their aggregated taste can stack up well against or even supersede a curated critic list. I think that will be interesting. I'm actually curious about what the answer to that is. But yeah, make sure you check out my IMDb list and just any other videos on this channel. Like I said, I reviewed movies like The Devils and The Hunt also. There are a few movies on here that I've covered. So, you know, poke around the channel, see what piques your interest. I'll see you in the next video. So long.